Hey, what's up everybody? It's the People's Crypto. I'm back again with another video. In this video, I wanted to discuss the Twitter hacks and the scams that transpired yesterday. Unfortunately, a bunch of people fell for it, and it was just a cluster. I don't want to say the inappropriate word, but it was just a mess. But please keep in mind that this video is for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research, and please seek out a financial advisor before making any investments. Alright, so let's jump into it. I really don't know why I even have to do a video on warning people why they should not fall for these scams. But yesterday, we'll go through the article really quick. You had Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mike Bloomberg, and other prominent business magnates touting fraudulent crypto giveaways to their supporters. I believe Kanye West was one, and another person was, I think, Joe Biden. It was a bunch of people. They somehow got their Twitter accounts hacked into, and it was one of those weird, if you give me, or if you send like 1,000 Bitcoin, or if you send a couple Bitcoin, then I'll send you double the amount. And unfortunately, people continuously fall for these scams. Unfortunately, they're also on YouTube, and they're like running as ads now, saying if you give me 20,000 XRP, then I'll give you back 40,000 XRP. Now, people, listen to this. If I say to you, if you give me $200, I will give you $300. That makes absolutely no sense. And the same holds true for Bitcoin or any other type of trade-off. If I give you, or if you give me $500 and I say, you know what, I'm going to give you $1,000, what sense does that make? That makes absolutely no sense. And people keep falling for these scams. It's ridiculous. Like, come on, get it together. No one's going to give you double what you gave them. It's not going to happen. So please stop falling for these scams. And if you have friends or family who they unfortunately might not get it, put it to them in those terms. If you give me $1, I'm not going to turn around and give you $10. What sense does that make? Why would I do that? You really need to put it in those terms for them. No one's going to give you free money, essentially. And people continue to fall for these scams. Now, Twitter, made sure that they got involved. People couldn't use their Twitter accounts for quite some time, and they rectified the situation. It's just really interesting. And another thing I must point out to you is this. If Bitcoin was not valuable, then why would people waste their time to try to scam other people out of their Bitcoin? Think about that for a second. Why would they go all the way out their way to start crypto scamming people? So that must mean there's some value in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. I mean, granted, they can take it and put it on an exchange and cash it out. I mean, they could do that. But think about it. They're going out their way to scam people for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. It's all over YouTube. If you go on YouTube and you listen to any other crypto YouTuber or anything related to crypto, they put up these scam ads now, and they get people. Now, for this particular scam, I think they made $118,000 worth of Bitcoin or something like that. Let me see if I can pull this up here. I think they made out with, I was just reading it. Yeah, so as of writing this, scammers have coined I'm so much into crypto. Con Twitter users out of 12.86 BTC, or roughly $118,000. Yeah, so strange. They still got 12.86 Bitcoin out of people. people, please stop falling for these scams. If you know someone who has felt for these scams, or if you're introducing someone to the cryptocurrency space, please share this video with them and let them know that there's tons of scams out there. No one's going to give you double the amount that you gave them. It's not going to happen. So please be careful. If it sounds too good to be true, then chances are it is. Do your own research. Look into crypto scams. There's a bunch of them out there. Just be careful. If someone says they're going to double your amount, be very wary of that. We do have things such as the Celsius network, where they actually give you some interest on your Bitcoin. And there's other decentralized finance applications that you can use that will give you anywhere from like 4 to 8% on your crypto. So look into that if you're trying to increase the amount of crypto or Bitcoin that you have. That's the smart way of going about doing it. Of course, do your own research and see what works for you. But if someone is promising to give you 10 Bitcoin if you send them 5, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. So please, please, please be careful. Just watch out for these scams. If it sounds too good to be true, 9 out of 10 times it is. But better yet, 10 out of 10 times it is. If you're really trying to get more Bitcoin, dollar cost average, or if that's just too much for you, then take some of your Bitcoin and put it on the Celsius network. There's, I think, BlockFi. There's so many other platforms you can put your Bitcoin in where you can get a return, a decent return on your investment. But no one's going to give you more Bitcoin if you give them some. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Just please be careful. And, to finish this off, I really must stress this to you. You hear a lot of people give crypto and Bitcoin a bad name and they talk negative about it. Well, think about this. You have thieves, scammers, who are now scamming people out of their Bitcoin. If Bitcoin has no value and it has no utility and no one wants it and no one likes it and it's rat poison squared and it's all of these other bad things, then why on earth would thieves, scammers, con men, con women why would they even worry about scamming people or try to scam people out of Bitcoin? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That is, unless it's valuable. Now, if Bitcoin goes up in price, and it eventually will, we don't know how much, but if Bitcoin goes to $1 million, think about it. They just got 12.86 BTC out of these people, unfortunately. It is extremely frustrating and stressful, but please share this video with any friends or family. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. You really have to keep that in mind. If you're trying to increase the amount of Bitcoin you have, I would recommend dollar cost averaging, which is the safest thing to do. If you do not want to do that, then I would suggest you look into the Celsius network, BlockFi, and other decentralized platforms. If you're looking to increase the amount of Bitcoin that you have in a sensible way, instead of sending you 3 Bitcoin to somebody and then promising you 6 or 10 or whatever amount, or any other crypto for that matter, just please be careful. There's a lot of scammers out here. They understand Bitcoin. They know where it's going. So they will do anything in their power to take it from you. They will lie and cheat you out of your hard-earned money. Please be careful. This is a major operation that's going on YouTube and now on Twitter, and just be very, very careful. If you're using the LBRY application, I highly suggest that you may want to delete that off of your phone, just in case. I would probably say take a screenshot of your BTC address and keep that there if you're going to crypto ATMs or if you're going to be accepting a payment for something. But you just want to be very careful that you do not leave that application open, or if someone sees it, just be very careful. Just be extremely cautious. It's extremely convenient. I know you can look at your balances anytime, you can look at the price, but I think it's probably best to not have that type of application on your phone. In the event that you lose your phone, or if someone looks over your shoulder while you're out somewhere and they see how much Bitcoin you have, just please be careful, because it's going to get dangerous soon. Once the price starts going up, it's going to get extremely dangerous, and people will probably start stealing people's phones outright or trying to hack into people's phones, which has been happening, and it's going to only pick up more if people remembered, hey, I remember Jason or Tiffany used to talk about Bitcoin all the time. It's going to put you in danger in the future. So please be very, very careful, because things will get real fast, especially considering the way the global economy is going. If the global economy goes horribly, if it goes extremely bad, like Great Depressions or global depression levels, from what I'm reading online and other places, and from what economists are saying, and let's say Bitcoin goes to the moon, be very careful, because people will be out to get you. So just keep that in mind. Please be safe. Please be smart, and please do not send your hard-earned money to any scammers or anyone promising to give you something that seems too good to be true. Then it probably is. No one's going to give you 10 Bitcoin if you send them 1 or 5 Bitcoin. It's not happening. No one's going to give you 30,000 XRP if you send them 15,000 XRP. It's not happening. It's like I said before, if they promise to give you $1,000, if you give them $50, it just doesn't make sense. So be careful. Please watch out for these scams. If you're using Twitter or any other applications, just be very careful. Change your password as often as possible. And like I previously said in other videos, if you're talking to people about crypto, just be very careful and keep in mind that if, and when Bitcoin goes to the moon, these people will remember you talking about it, and they may ask you, hey, how do I buy some Bitcoin? But then it could also be something where they may try to steal Bitcoin from you or any other crypto from you. So you just got to be careful that times was going to get harder, and as the price of these cryptocurrencies go up higher and higher, it's going to put, unfortunately, a lot of us in the cryptocurrency space in danger. So just please be very careful, and please be mindful of what you tell people, what websites you're using, and just try to be as safe as possible. Unfortunately, these type of hacks will continue to happen, and scams will continue to go on. The best way we can get rid of these scam artists is if you don't fall for the scam. So if you don't fall for the scam, then they'll possibly come up with new ways to get your crypto from you. But we just have to be as smart and supportive in this community as much as possible. Let's go to the cryptocurrency prices. And right now, Bitcoin is at $9,202. It's down. Ethereum is $238.22. It's also down. Tether is $1. XRP is 20 cents. It's down too. Bitcoin Cash $227.03. Cardano is 13 cents. Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision is $179.03. Chainlink is $8.30. It's actually up. It's one of the few coins that's up. Litecoin is $43.16. Binance Coin is $17.50. Tezos is $3.19. It is also up. EOS is down. It's $2.54. Stellar is surprisingly up at 9 cents. And Monero is up at $71.07. And Tron is a cent. That's going to wrap it up for this video. And please remember to like and subscribe if you're listening to this video on YouTube. Also hit that notification button anytime I do a new video. If you're listening to LBRY, please share this video, and also follow if you aren't following already. And that's going to do it. And I wish you guys and gals good luck, and I'll see you until next time.